So today we are making grilled creamy chicken with rosemary and basil. This is Marvin's choice. And hopefully you guys enjoy this recipe. Parang ang tagal na kitang kilala.
I know, bata pa tayo. Pinupuntahan kita sa bahay ng mami mo sa
Uy, grabe
wakwak.
ka! Kinuwento mo na sa mundo.
Nagbabike pa ako papunta dun sa inyo.
Uy, grabe!
magugulat.
Naalala ko yun.
Tapos magulat yung mami mo, bakit ka nandito?
Today I am wearing a WWF shirt. We have all partnered up with the World Wildlife Fund or the Worldwide Fund for Nature. This is a great organization that works for the protection of nature, Mother Earth, and also animals. So we are going to be cooking with the idea that we are protecting and supporting our Philippine farmers and also using a lot of Philippine produce. And because today is an episode for advocating the use of gulay and fruit that grow here sa country natin sa Philippines, we are actually calling or asking for a little help from our friend, Mr. Marvin Agustin. So Marvin Agustin is an actor turned restaurateur. Well, he'll tell you more about himself, but he owns a mini empire, not so mini empire of restaurants, and also he's been doing his part for something that's called bayamihan. Yummy bayanihan, or like supporting each other in this food industry and also small businesses and Philippine businesses alike. So I hope you guys are all excited, just as excited as me, to invite Marvin onto the show. Marvs, come on over. Hi! Welcome to Kitchen Collabs. We're so happy to have you, Marvs. I'm so excited to find out more about your journey through food. Diba yung journey mo coming from our world of TV, film, entertainment, showbiz, diba? And then all of a sudden, here you are. You're one of the biggest power players in the food industry. And I would love for the people to get to know more about the real Marvin and why you fell in love with food.
Yung cooking that, started when I was a kid, even business actually started when I was a little boy.
Swerte mo!
Yes, swerte that the circumstances at that time was I was forced to learn and do it. But looking back right now, hindi ko ipagpapalit what I have experienced when I was a kid. When you felt and realized and went through hardships in life, alam mo na parang itong mga maliliit na bagay na pinagdadaanan natin sa buhay natin ngayon, personal, even actually this crisis, palalakasin ka nung experience at yung past hardships mo. At parang ngayon, nahihirapan tayo, what we are all going through right now, pero alam natin malalagpasan natin to.
So I hope na tama yung ingredients. Should I show you what we have?
What do you have?
So today we are making grilled creamy chicken with rosemary and basil. This is Marvin's choice. And hopefully you guys enjoy this recipe. I'm so excited to learn it. So over here I have my basil, my celery, I have the brown rice and black rice, and this is Adlai. I'm so excited about this. So
I love Adlai.
Adlai is like a superfood. Adlai grows in the Philippines. It's fiber and protein. We're gonna use that instead of rice. The oil here. I think I have my rosemary, salt, paprika, black pepper, garlic powder, fresh garlic, onions, butter, cheese, and cream. Before we started, Marvin actually asked me to marinate the chicken. Chicken leg and thigh. And I put the olive oil, basil, rosemary, and the paprika. So that's according to Marvin's instructions. Sobrang bango. Amoy hilaw na manok.
No, yung basil at rosemary.
Mabango.
Okay, step one. Let's grill. Yes, heat. Oil and then a bit of butter in the pan. Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
So sabay ang oil and butter.
Yes.
Okay, Marv. So mainit na tong oil and butter. What's next?
Grill the chicken. Skin down.
Is this high heat or low heat, Marv?
Right now, okay lang high heat. Depends on how thick your chicken is.
This is so fun, right?
Yes, thank you ha. At
Tayo
first time ko
nagkikita or nag-uusap pero parang ang tagal na kitang kilala.
I know, bata pa tayo. Pinupuntahan kita sa bahay ng mami mo sa
Uy, grabe
Wakwak.
ka! Kinuwento mo na sa
Nag,
mundo.
nagbabike pa ako papunta dun sa inyo.
Uy, grabe!
Tas magugulat.
Naalala ko yun.
Tapos magugulat yung mami mo, bakit ka nandito? We talked about a book or something.
Okay, so how long does this cook, Marv? I love how it smells and sounds.
Mga, no? Hindi na siya amoy hilaw na manok na lang, ano?
Hindi! Amoy grilled chicken na siya.
Ang sarap. So, you're asking me how long? It depends on the heat, 6 to 8 minutes per side, but we'll see.
So, I don't move it around, di ba? Hindi siya like ginagalaw-galaw, right?
Yeah, hindi naman
iwan mo lang
kailangan. You can actually just leave that there and then we can go to the rice already.
Oh yeah, okay.
Para maluto pa siya dyan sa pan na yan. Do you have another pan for the rice?
I have another pan from Metro Cookware. Let's use this pan. So I'll take this off of the heat now.
Pwede naman para maluto mo na yung rice mo and then slowly maluto pa yung loob niyan. You can actually use the oil of the chicken, transfer that to the pan. Diba? Para makatipid tayo ng oil at saka yung flavor at lasa. Ayan, magamit natin.
Diba, parang ang sarap nito.
Any rice na natira nyo dyan sa bahay ninyo, pwede nyo gamitin yon.
We've already grilled this chicken. We marinated it in olive oil, rosemary, basil, and paprika. And now we're moving on to putting oil in another pan, and we're making something with our rice. And Marvin is going to teach us how to use rice that's grown in the Philippines. And also, as an alternative to rice, we also have this thing called Adlai. Adlai is dog's tears. So many people use this for jewelry. So many people use this for like accessories up in the mountains over here. But we in Metro Manila are learning to use Adlai as an alternative for rice. So, you know, Asians love their rice.
Super healthy.
I love my rice. You love your rice, Marv. But
Super.
Adlai is grown specifically in the Philippines. If you know about quinoa, this is the Philippine version of quinoa. It's a little heavier, actually a lot heavier than quinoa. It's very high in calories, but it's fibrous and it's got a lot of protein. I've already put the chicken oil with
in the pan
here. So onions first, then garlic.
Yes. Let's put our cream now, Case.
Do that. Garlic and onion need to be brown before we.
Sweat lang. That's okay.
Sweat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have your cheese, Case?
Cheese, yes.
Okay. Grate the cheese now. I think you'd be able to use, that's about, I think, 80 grams, I think. So put that in, all of them.
Grabe, naniniwala na talaga ako na may-ari ka ng restaurant kasi yung business side, alam mo. Natansya mo na, na-calculate mo na lahat yun.
Kasi naman, dahil dito sa baking, naging precise ako sa cooking.
Kaya nga, di ba? Ano ba kasi yung alam mo, di ako marunong mag-bake. I've never baked anything in my life. Maybe sa school lang, ganun.
Ako lang dahil dito sa COVID kaya ako natuto.
You have a sweet tooth?
No, I don't. I don't even actually eat desserts whenever we go to, or even eating here at home. I would end my meal with the main course. Savory gaya ko.
Tingnan mo, may nagsabi, si Charmaine Doble. Sabi niya, alam niya yung 80 grams? Yes, sir, 80 grams. Nagulat nga rin ako eh. Hello. Kahit nga itsura ng 1 kilo, hindi ko pa nga yata alam. How do we know if this is okay na?
Before we add the rice, yan, lagay mo yung mga spices that you want to put in.
So, of course, black pepper.
Put in chili flakes.
Paprika?
Yes, paprika. Yes. A bit more.
Is this low heat or
high?
low
heat. Low heat is good. And then, you can add na the cooked rice.
So, I'm also adding garlic powder.
Now, it would now depend on the taste profile na gusto mong lumabas yan sa creamy
Rosemary.
black, brown, Adlai rice.
So I have a choice whether to use my black rice, Adlai, or brown rice.
I would
So
say mix
guys,
them all up.
I didn't
Ang sarap
think of that.
nun. Kasi
Hindi ko naisip yun.
isa nutty, yung different taste profile from different kinds of rice.
Oh my God, parang ang sarap. Parang risotto. So this smells really good. Ang bango-bango niya. Alam mo, gamit natin Philippine Adlai, Philippine rice. Pero amoy Italian siya. Kakaloka.
Confused yung dish, no?
Kung hindi kasi kasabi mo nga, di ba, pag culinary, if you can find the ingredients where you're from, it's
Exactly.
perfect. Di ba?
You're helping the farmers, you're not spending so much, and yan, mas madali pang hanapin yung mga ingredients.
Since this episode is for the Worldwide Fund for Nature, they really advocate using seasonal produce. Support the farmers and support Philippine farms, diba? Kasi kung import tayo ng import or bili tayo ng bili ng imported, diba? Then sayang naman yung mga tumutubo in abundance dito sa Pilipinas, sa sarili nating bansa. So, nasaing na to. I mean, actually, I forgot to let you guys know that, of course, you don't put the rice like bigas. Kailangan nyo na talaga siyang isaing bago nyo ilagay doon sa cream mixture ni Marvs. So, dadagdag din natin dito.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Yung dried, always put it in the beginning of, when you start cooking. Yung fresh, always in the last part. Kasi sayang yung freshness.
Ooh, that's a good piece of advice. Usually, you would have two stoves. You would have the pan for the chicken and you'd have the pan for the rice. I'm doing what I can with my outdoor setup here. Usually you would cook both of these things at the same time. I'm not the expert, but this is what I've learned from common sense and from my chef friends. And this would be grilling at the same time that we're actually making that creamy rice happen. And that way, when we do prepare everything comes together hot, fresh, and nice. So I think now the chicken is ready. This is ready. This rice, creamy rice, this is ready. I think maybe it's time to plate.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so how would you plate your creamy grilled chicken with basil and rosemary with creamy adlai or rice?
We'll put it on top. We'll put the chicken on top of the rice.
So this is home cooking, you guys. So happy that Marvin is here to teach us this recipe that he's learned to cook. And it's super simple, actually, as long as you have all the ingredients. And it's so, so, so good. Now let's plate. I'll try my best. So this is good for 2 servings. Okay, so I have this.
Put it there, and then, yes, on top. Ganda. Lagyan mo ng fresh basil on top.
This. I think I'm done.
Okay.
Look at our Saturday lunch. We have the most perfect lunch. Care of Marvin, Mr. Marvin Agustin. Okay, let's try. And with chicken, it's important to make sure it's cooked. Look at that.
Good? Wow.
Oh my God, ang sarap.
Sarap na. Alam mo bang first time ko ito ginawa?
Hindi nga. Hindi nga.
Yes.
So, ba't ito yung pinili mo?
I just thought
sarap niya. No joke. Isa to sa pinakamasarap na niluto natin sa Kitchen Collabs. Marvs, walang biro. Ang sarap niya.
Nagsimula kasi sa kita ko yung basil and rosemary. And then you said chicken or fish. So I like chicken. So I chose chicken. Ang daming mga leftover rice. Lagi naman sa Filipino homes. So I like always making something with the rice and making them special kahit leftovers.
Napapaslow clap ako. So guys.
Kaya excited akong tikman kasi, I've never tasted this before. This is the first time to do this.
Sobrang sarap. No joke. You guys have to try it. The secret is in marinating that chicken and grilling it properly. Thank you for teaching me another recipe I'll add to my recipe book. Lunchtime na, guys. And of course, Marvin and I would like to invite all of you to support the Worldwide Fund for Nature, or WWF, Philippines conservation projects by donating. And of course, with your generous support, guys, 100 students, Filipino students, will learn all about protecting the nature and animals we have here in the Philippines. WWF's Biodiversity and Conservation module, WWF, will also help and encourage all these Filipino kids to take the initiative to protect our environment, especially in our country. So all you need to do, you guys, is go to bit.ly/Christina with a K WWF. This is different from WFP. This is different from the World Food Program. That's another thing that I absolutely love and is in my heart. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Almost 2,000 of you, and Marv's, happy luncheon. Thank you so much for this and being with us, Marvs. We are so excited for all your YouTube vlogs and all your projects. So thank you for supporting people in the Philippine food industry, restaurant industry, and for doing what you do. You've inspired so many people to adjust, adapt, and still love what they do and help other people too. Thank you for your time and your friendship. Thank you, Marvs. We are with Jean today. I just finished my grilled creamy chicken with basil and rosemary, and of course my creamy adlai on the side. It was so yummy. It was really such a delicious meal. I really would like to learn more about the Worldwide Fund for Nature, or WWF, Philippines especially. And it would be great to learn more about what you do with the Worldwide Fund for Nature and what the Worldwide Fund for Nature is really trying to do here in the Philippines.
We are the Worldwide Fund for Nature Philippines. So we are an environmental organization. We help conserve our nature, we help protect our Mother Earth, and help transform the lives of Filipinos. So I'm part of the project called the Sustainable Diner, a key ingredient for sustainable tourism. So essentially, it's all about food sustainability, or how we eat, what we eat. It actually impacts the environment as well. So our project would like to link food with the environment.
Locally grown food, wherever in the world you are, you eat and you consume what grows where you are. Why is that so important?
It's not only good for our body, it really helps our Filipino farmers. So it in turn helps our local economy. It's also good for the environment. So yung adlai kanina, it's actually also native to the Philippines.
Yeah,
so
diba?
It's very, very nutritious din and masarap.
Highlands, so it means na it grows in high points like mountain regions, diba? When I actually learned about adlai and I tried it for the first time, I was so surprised at how filling, how heavy, and also how delicious it really is. No matter where in the world I am, and there's a lot of women like me or people like me who support local, like even before these pandemic times, I have friends who are non-Filipino who visit Asia or have worked as expats in Asia. And this is something I learned from them, how they always say, no matter where you end up living or working, or even visiting for vacation, you always have to try and find out what the local products are in that place.
If there's one thing that the pandemic taught us, it's be more self-reliant, at the same time, support our local products. It's good that we are going local. It's also being reconnected with nature, diba?
I would like to invite everybody on behalf of Kiki here to support the WWF Philippines Conservation Project by donating and clicking the link bit.ly/Christina with a KWWF. And over there, as we mentioned earlier, we're raising funds to benefit the WWF Philippines partner communities, you guys, and environmental frontliners. Like we said in our previous episode, frontliner din natin ang mga farmers. So during these super challenging times, thank you so much for sharing with us the importance of eating, consuming, and valuing Philippine produce. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching, and I hope you liked this video and that you get to cook along and enjoy all the recipes, not just from Kawalikasan, but Kitchen Collabs. See you guys soon and see you on the next one. Bye!